Jovin, you so dumb.
Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back with me. So today, y'all, we're going to Mia. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. They're having like, they do like events outside of their they do, tag two. They do other events outside their typical, I was going to say natural, but like obviously my braces were like, no, you're not. So outside of their natural museum hours, they do like other events on the side. And honestly, they're a great place for hosting events. So I'm not like trying to plug them in there. This is not like sponsored or anything. I'm just saying like I've been to Mia for like outside events, outside of their like, you know, museum hours. And chef's kisses. So today their event that we're going to is from 5 to 9. It is 4:38. I think it's 5 to 9 like opening, like it's an open slot where it's like come between 5 to 9. I don't think the event is from 5 to 9. I didn't ask anybody. That was just based off my mere assumptions. So I'm gonna get ready. And we're going to hope that it is just an open slot from 5 to 9 and the event isn't exactly 5 to 9 because, oh, well, I guess we'll just be fashionably late. Today, I'm not going to hold you. Like, I couldn't figure out what I was going to wear. I have some outfits already pre-planned and they would all be ideal for this event. The original outfit that I wanted to wear was a layered piece and it was a skirt. With like this cute top, and I was gonna wear heels with it. And I was like, depending on what the weather is giving, that's what we'll like end up deciding what we're gonna wear. There's snow on the ground. So I mean, I wasn't expecting snow not to be on the ground, you know what I'm saying? It's just more so like snow is currently on the ground, and I like when the snow is slightly melted, so like when other people have already walked on it, if I walk on it with like heels, it's a closed-toed heel, but when I walk on it with heels, it's like the snow is not touching my skin, you know? That's my idea. That's just the logic. But because there's snow on the ground, I'm gonna wear boots. So we're gonna get ready for MIA, Minnesota Institute of Arts, if you're wondering what the abbreviation for MIA is. I love that they started calling themselves MIA. I think this was like post-COVID. Maybe they started doing it before COVID, but like I didn't notice it until like post-COVID. And I was like, oh, that is so cute. And like, where are you at? MIA. Bitch, what? Minnesota Institute of Arts, bitch. I'm so geeked. I'd be so geeked to go to the museum. Okay. Keep calm. Let's get ready. This is why, like, when people be like, oh my goodness, she's so smart, she's this, that, and the other, I really want y'all to know I kind of sort of paid attention in school. Not all the way, but I kind of sort of did. So, like, if you want to, like, end up like me, but pay attention in school. Yeah. Like I said, kind of sort of, not all the time. But all in itself, we used to go to, like, field trips to the museum, and I hated it. When I got there, I used to want to leave so bad. Like, why are we even here? It's working again. Okay, so it's spraying from the nozzle, but it's not like it originally was. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I promise y'all I didn't do anything to it. I promise y'all. Last time we talked, we went out. No, I was trying to think if it was anything special why we went out. No, we just went out. So when we had went out, it was a cool little night. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a cool little night. I felt like a bitch because I made my jacket. Y'all really think like I really be on my arts and crafts. Speaking of made, I was gonna save it until like I don't know. I'm all over the place today. I don't know because I'm excited because I'm going to Mia. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. Are my lip dry? I never really care if they're dry, but today I do. Anyways, wait. So sidebar. Speaking of made things, like I went ahead and I made my boots. I didn't really make the boots. I just like crafted it. This is why I don't like call myself a designer. I don't give myself titles because like I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Like what would I'm using my creativity. That's the only way I can explain it. I have an item and I decided to experiment creatively. Creatively. That's the word. Creatively. I be having the vocabulary, but finding which way to that. Yeah, anyways. So these are our bad babies we're wearing today. And this is like, I know it looks like a turtleneck. It's not. It's one of those like over your head ordeals. So like, I'm going to pull my hair back into like a low bun. And then I'm going to take the bang and like swoop it. So it's like a swooped bang. And then, I wanted to wash my makeup brushes as well, but then like I hadn't. Because I was like, why in the world would you wash your makeup brushes when you're about to go out? I forgot I was going out today until like I looked at my calendar. I told you I would use my calendar. Anyways, I looked at my calendar thinking like, oh, okay, cool. Now I'm good for today. And like, boom, Mia's been on my calendar. She's been on there for a hell of a minute. They had several events, but I was like, this one's going to work for me. And yeah, so I've been excited about that. And then tomorrow I have like a meeting, it's like a celebration. I have that to do tomorrow. So it's just like to wash my makeup brushes and then wear them again. Not wear them, but to use them again just seems pointless to me. I don't know. I like when I wash my makeup brushes that let them just sit there for a few days. You get what I'm saying? Like let them bask in their cleanness for a few days before I actually have to use them again. That's how I be feeling like. And with that being said, honestly, I'm not gonna, like I haven't did my facial either because when I do my facials, just like my skincare, not my skincare, but the makeup brushes, I like for my face to like be able to like, now that it's deep cleaned, sit there and marinate for a few days, like, yeah. And then it's just like, okay, chemicals again, you know, because of makeup. Last we talked, I was on my way downtown. I keep feeling like I did something that day. It feels like I did something before I went. Like I didn't just go downtown just to go downtown, but my calendar is not showing that I have anything on there for that day. So it's like, I don't know why I feel like I did something. I honestly feel like I did something before I went downtown. But I can't think of it right now. Oh my gosh, did you just look? Downtown, I was chilling, vibing, meet up with my chef, because burritos have to get made. So boom, I'm over here like trying to talk to him because he's acting real brand new. Cause last time he gave me a really good discount and I want that discount again. I was getting less, but I was required to pay more. I'm not liking that. That's not making sense to me. So let's like, you know what I'm saying? That was my only thing. And I just wasn't going for it because like be for real. And I don't know who invited Polly Pocket into our conversation, but Polly Pocket decides to open her mouth and basically started telling me what like my chef is gonna do and what my chef's not gonna do. And Shorty talk about, oh, that's wild, this, that, and the other, blase. That's never gonna be the deal. You know, basically that's what she's like, yeah, just a chihuahua barking. And it's like, girl, the deal was never with you. You weren't even there when he gave me the first discount. You know what I'm saying? You weren't there. So what is you over here talking for? I'm not ass crack crazy. I'm not making up numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off the numbers I was given. So off the numbers I was given, I literally had to tell Polly Pocket, like, nobody talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is talking to you. And look, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about it, two things for sure, when it comes down to taking care of any type of business, I don't like when other people insert themselves. Unless, like, you over here, like, oh, yeah, no, that was a bad deal. That's a ripoff. Shut up. Don't talk. Don't talk, because y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like, okay, cool, not even paying any mind to Polly Pocket. I tell my chef, I say, look, you need, you know what I'm saying? Like, check that real quick, basically, because what did you talk about? I literally just said, I was like, nobody's talking to you. That's literally what I have said. Nobody is talking to you. Polly Pocket gonna tell me, okay, and you in my man card. Now I said, and I'm glad you know where I am. Y'all, you know where I am, Shorty. So if you got a problem, come find us. You ever played Where's Waldo before? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Shorty. Nobody's talking to you. Stop talking to me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, Way before you came in the picture, I've been in the picture. And that's not on no like relationship type stuff. No, none of that. Like way before you came in the picture, I've been in the picture. This ain't no like, oh, off rip. No, I've been knowing Buddy before Buddy started getting into his chefing. Okay? Me and Buddy go way back. My chef is just like, we're not about to do this, that, and the other. Because I'm not one of those people who like, my chef knows me. I don't be reaching out every single time. Like I'm no fiend. Okay? I don't knock the people who need burritos every day, but I just don't need a burrito every day. And my chef understands that. So that's why I told him, I'm like, yeah, I didn't need to hit you up in a hot little minute because like it was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm very appreciative, of my deal. However, if the deal's over, just let me know the deal's over. Like that's not what we do anymore. You get what I'm saying? My thing is like, girl, I ain't gonna be talking to you because you can get beat up in real life. In real life, we go ahead and we come to a consensus. Okay, we come to a consensus. Yes, there was the discrepancy in the pricing. However, since you know what I'm saying, like since I did do that for you, we took care of business. Payment sent, product received, great. I ended up the conversation. I told him, I said that's bad for business. Pointing. I said, shorty is bad for business. Real shit. Shorty is bad for business. Stay in a kid's place. Don't be over here trying to act like this is all you and da-da-da-da-da, girl. Don't be doing all that. We didn't ask you to talk. Stop talking. Don't talk when you're not spoken to. This ain't got nothing to do with you. We're not talking numbers with you. So why is you talking? You get what I'm saying? And I just had to let him know, like, that's bad for business right there. Shorty is bad for business. She over here putting her mouth in your business. You can't talk for yourself. I know you could talk for yourself. So why is she talking for you? Tell her shut up. Okay? And that's why he was like, oh, y'all gonna have to see each other in person. I said, yeah, and I'm good for it. Ended off right like that because I'm good for it. Don't never try to play me in front of a little Polly Pocket because Polly Pocket can catch these hands. I don't have time for these little games. Be for real. Be for real. You used to dealing with these motherfuckers that won't put their hands on you for real. I'll put my hands on you for real. I'm a changed person. I really be trying to be a changed person. I really do be trying to be a changed person, but y'all be trying me. You feeling threatened? What's tea? What's like, you know what I'm saying? What's really wrong? Why is you over here? You over here trying to assert dominance on a situation that you shouldn't have even been putting your mouth in. You want to feel relevant so bad. Don't do that. Do not do that at all. Do not do that. Because if I don't touch you, I bet you we gonna find something to do. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even pissy about the situation. Like, you mad? You mad? No, because, like, ain't no fear in me. And when I say no bones shivering, baby, no bones are shivering. Like, I don't play with little kids. That's why I don't do internet stuff, because I'm not a behind the phones ass person. Come see about it in real life. If the problem is that big, come see about it in real life. Real problem solving skills. We can have them. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. And I still got what I needed to get, and I went about my business. Like, and that's just that. And it's not even on no chef type stuff. If you have a female who's always in your business when you're trying to take care of business, that just, no. Go back to my little spot. At this point, y'all, I'm security for the day. I'm not really security. I'm over here like, y'all, I have my drink, and I knew I couldn't go in there with my drink. So I'm over here like security, but I'm not security. I'm just sipping my drink. But then like I'm sipping it extra fast. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'm knowing that I'm gonna get towed up quick. You never drink liquor like it's water. When you drink liquor like it's water, you're gonna get towed up quick with the quickness. Okay. So I'm over here drinking it like it's water, knowing that it's gonna like really tear me into pieces. But at this point, I guess that's what we going for. So YOLO. And I'm just sipping along, and like these girls came, and they was in the wrong line, to be honest. But oh well, you know what I'm saying? So they was in the wrong line, and you like, why was they in the wrong line? Because one side is VIP, the other side is standard, you know, general admissions. So they're in the VIP line if you have a section. However, they don't have a section. And basically, like, the line wasn't really long. There wasn't a lot of people there. So, like, they wasn't really tripping on some, like, okay, cool, you go over there. It was just like, okay, cool, let me see your ID. Because at this point, like, there's nobody in that line. And there's really nobody. There was. A line started to form. but not really. You get what I'm saying? Like it started to form, but not really. So it's like they were first in the line of this line that was just starting to form. It wasn't a pack night, but it was a decent night. So boom, they like, okay, cool, they about to get in, and right behind them are these dudes, right? And y'all gotta be quick on your feet. So I said that because boom, we're in the line. Well, they're in the line, right? I'm like, I don't know how to describe it. So like imagine a T, right? There's a T. And I'm in the middle of the T's body, a big T, not lowercase t. So big T, the like the head of the T is the barriers, and then like the middle, the body of the T is like the division between the VIP and the general admission line. And I'm like right in the mixture of the T with security. I'm on the job. So boom, right? I'm over here. I'm sipping my drink, trying to get it done with so I can go inside. Cause at this point, like I need to go inside. And I literally didn't realize that I forgot my gloves until like I was like looking for something in my bag, and I was wondering what I was looking for. And this one dude, he had came before the girls came. And this one dude, like I think he had gloves on, or maybe he was just putting his hands in his pockets or something. But he had did some motion that like made me realize, oh my goodness, I forgot my mittens. And my mittens were so cute because they have little like paws in them. They were so cute. I wanted to show them out. Back to the girls, right? So boom, the girls are over there, and he was just like, how many of you, basically, right? Security's asking like, how many of you? And she's like, oh, it's just me and my friend. So 2 of us, right? And dudes, they were like, I don't know how many dudes were behind her, but I ended up finding out because they said a number. So keep in mind, at this point, we don't know how many dudes are like part of this group. We just know that there's dudes following them. So there's girls, and then there's dudes, and then there's like other female, but I think she said she was waiting for her friend. And then like there was these other people, but then like they said, what's this line for? And I had let them know like, oh damn, like this is the VIP line. And they're like, okay, cool. I was like, but that line, they got y'all, you know what I'm saying? So then they go over to that line, which I told you I'm working. Yeah, because, and it's a whole key to me because people always ask me like, oh my goodness, how did you do this? How did you? I'd be like, damn, I work here. I work here. They'd be like, how do you know I work here? I be telling them. Some people, not all the time. Sometimes I just be kid like, I work here. And like, I love when people don't understand when it's a joke because they really be like, oh my goodness, how'd you get the job? I be rolling, bro. Oh my goodness. Life is just, it's a whole key to me. So anyways, boom. Shorty tells security it's just her and her friend, right? Security are like, okay, cool with that. So after checking their IDs and stuff, they about to get in, right? So then one of the dudes behind them is just like, no, it's not just them. It's 6 of us. So she turns around. And bitch, when I say she turned around, I'm looking at them too, like, who is they? Yeah, okay, because like at this point we all confused. Because how did y'all get a part of this number edition? Like, where'd y'all come from? Like, you see how the band's like it's sticky? It's not supposed to be like that. That's because the glue's like slowly, like, bitch, I'm tired. She's slowly sliding back. We gotta come off. Anyway, so boom. Buddy's like, it's 6 of us. And at first she's squinting like, who the fuck? Because that I was doing the same facial expression in my head, right? Because who the fuck's they? And I was really about to be like, no, they're with me. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's what some of y'all females need to realize that y'all need to do, okay? Like, especially when it comes to like going out, there's times to be catty and there's times to like really bond together. And like I remember one time, y'all can't make this up. Cause I like pop places with myself. I had went to this poetry slam event and I was so excited. I was over there, and like, keep in mind, I at the time would drive to all the events, right? So boom, I pull up, I'm getting street parking. And while I'm over here in street parking, I'm about to pay the little meter, but I'm over here trying to figure out what my parking space number is. I'm entering it, and this guy is over here, like, keep in mind, he was in traffic, but he pulls on the side and he's by my car, rolled his window down. He's trying to holler at me. So I get to walking. As I'm walking, acting like I can't hear him, he's literally like slowly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking and he's slowly driving, trying to talk to me. And I'm over here acting like I can't hear him. And it's like, he keeps yelling. And it's like, sir, I know that you know that I'm avoiding you. Thank goodness I can't make this up. There were 2 girls walking towards me and I had bumped into them. And I was like, and I literally whispered to them, I was like, can you guys act like I'm with you? And they were like, oh yeah. And they quickly got into character. No lie, can't make this up. So then when I went to them, I just reverted. Like, keep in mind, they just started talking naturally. When he had saw that I was over there talking to them, one of the girls was so chill, bro. She literally said, she was like, I'm glad that we found you because we were looking for you all over. And I was like, yeah. So as I said that, he pulls off. Baby, I get to walking with them. We just magically happen to be going to the same place. We were going to the poetry slam together. So it's just like, that's crazy how that worked out all in itself. Like, they end up going to the poetry slam thing and we just end up walking together because like my GPS was telling me like this, I was in the location, but I had to find the building. So like I was trying to figure out the building for the building number and I was looking at all the buildings, building number. So like, come to find out, baby, the event was in a library inside of a room and they had put the room number there and not the like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, finally, baby, that was my last time going to that poetry slam. Word is bond, promise you. Yeah, it wasn't because of the address thing that was my last moment. It was just because like it wasn't really a poetry slam like I thought it would be. It wasn't people reading their own poems. It was people reading from other poets who like are proclaimed, like, you know, they have their books and they are literally reading verbatim the book, but it's not them that wrote the book. So it just made me feel like at this point, if I wanted to read poetry, I would go buy poetry books and read poetry. I want like a full on poetry slam where this is your own work. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, I was in the getting to know myself phase again because like, remember I told you I lost myself for a quick little minute. And then I started thinking about all the things that I used to do and poetry was one of them. So I was like, okay, cool. Started going to a poetry slam. That's history now. Cause like, boom, I haven't read poetry in a while, like at all. But baby, when we get there, we'll get there. One day I'll write poems again. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I be feeling like I don't have time in my day. I probably could make time though, but that's me rambling. So like I'm saying, like I said all that to say this. Sometimes like especially when it comes down to being a girl, like y'all gotta know how to stick together. Like y'all be trying to be catty and compete, but when it comes down to like being in public, I don't even care if I don't fuck with the bitch. Like, if your life is in danger, we're automatically cool. After the danger has left, bitch, get the fuck away from me. I'm just that type of person because I'm not, like, I don't care how badly I don't like you. I'm not wishing death upon you. To me, that's just weird. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't be liking y'all, but I don't be wishing death upon y'all. I'm just one of those people, like, if I don't rock with you, I just wouldn't help you with the resources. Like, if you need something, I'm not the type to jump to your beckoning call to be like, oh, you should have did this and did this, you know? And like, oh, I know someone that can do that. I'm not the type to like state who I know as it pertains to resources in order to like help you up because I don't rock with you. You get what I'm saying? I don't rock with you. So boom, like they is over here trying to, oh no, it's 6 of us and I'm looking at them girls. I can't make this up though. I really was gonna open my mouth and be like, no, they with me. You know what I'm saying? And if it was but how can you say nothing earlier? Da 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 da. When I tell y'all quick on my feet, baby girl be quick on her feet. Oh, I know they hate to see me coming. So boom, right when I was about to say they with me, I'm glad that I didn't open my big mouth early. Okay, timing is everything. So soon as I'm just about to say they with me, Buddy's like, yeah, I think we about to get a section. Yeah, it's 6 of us. So then, because keep in mind, she was looking at dude. Now she looks at security. She looks at me. I look at her. I look at him. She said, yeah, it's 6 of us. Exactly. It's 6 of y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You smart as hell. You smart as hell. And that's how they ended up in a section. You get what I'm saying? They mistakenly got into the wrong line. And the people who got the section happened to just be on that type of time. Okay? Anyway, so boom. After I'm done finishing up my drink, I'm not chatting up too much because it's 5:13. So it's like we're good on time. I want to get there by like 6:30-ish. So like, yeah. So boom. By the time I get finished with my drink, like I'm chatting up with people. I'm really chatty at this point. I don't know why I was so chatty, but I was really chatty. Something was in the air, something was in the water, something, baby. When I go out, I be quiet as fuck. Here I am chatting it up with the people. I don't be too quiet. Like I be chatty, but there's like levels to my chattiness. I don't be chatting it up with people. I think because I'm warming up to them. I don't know. I talk more to y'all than I do in real life. Cause I know y'all. Like don't get me wrong. I talk in public. Like I talk in real life too. But like I don't know. I just be like, I I don't know what it is. As soon as he said he's about to get a section, I get to, I ain't even say no nothing. I get to smile at that girl. Oh, girl smiling at me too. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. So at this point, I'm not even really tripping because, they, okay, cool. Shorty is smart and she is quick on her toes. She my kind of people for real. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So boom, they get inside. I end up going inside later on. When I go inside, I end up like going to my own little section, this, that, and the other. I make my burrito. However, your girl don't got a warmer. Why don't I have a warmer? I don't know. I had everything but a warmer. So then I go to like the bar to see if she got a warmer. Or if you're lost in the analogies, let me say this. It's an analogy. So if you're lost in the analogy, it's not for you. If you get what I'm putting down, I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? So boom. I go to the bartender to go get a warmer because like my burrito needs to be warmed up, right? So boom, I'm over there, had a warmer. So boom, it's just her again, but it's not like super, super packed. So it's still chill and vibe. The DJ, I'm not gonna hold you. The music was good. The music was good. Bitch, the music was the fuck good. There was a switch at some point, and I heard the switch because like, I don't know if it was the same DJ or like they switched DJs, but I did hear like the switch. I could tell there was a switch though. I don't know if anybody else could, but I could tell. It wasn't like a terrible switch, but you could hear the switch. I don't know if anybody else could. I could, but that's just me. Cause I was back and forth a lot, but at this point I can't tell y'all what I was back and forth doing. So I'm not even gonna try to like overthink it and know none of that. I really I wasn't like pacing back and forth, but I was like back and forth a few times. So boom, I go over there at some point and I went to go get a drink. I remember I went to go get a drink because she had made me I don't know what it is or what you would call it or what the fuck or I think it was like a blue what the fuck. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I had just told her, I was like, can you make me a drink that's gonna get me toe up? But like, I don't want it to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be sipping on a hard shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to like, continue to, you know what I'm saying? And baby, she's like, oh, I can make you this and this. She's like, it has 7 different alcohols in it. Alcohols? Did I say that right? If I didn't. Anyways, so she said it has 7 different liquors in it. And I was like, okay, cool, girl, here we, you know. Y'all, all in all, all in itself. She made me the drink. I went ahead and I got water too because like I told y'all last time, I'm a smart drunk. I be getting towed up, but I'm smart with it. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm over here. She made the drink for me. I decided I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Not even to use the bathroom. I just wanted to go to the bathroom to take pictures because I just felt so pretty. I feel like everybody should feel like a pretty bad bitch. People really will get mad if you compliment yourself. But that's why I told you it's a thin line between confidence and cocky. You know what I'm saying? So boom. I go to the bathroom to take a picture, y'all. You couldn't tell me, I promise y'all. You couldn't tell me, I put my right hand on the Bible. You could not tell me, y'all. Hold on. I was trying to pour it, but I didn't want the foundation to like waste on me. But anyway, you could not tell me that those pictures were not clear. Those pictures were fire to me, okay? When I was taking them at least. I got home, that's a completely different story. Completely different story. I was looking back at the pictures the next day, what the hell? I was so confident that these pictures were so fine. Blurry as fuck. And then I realized how short I was because I tried to like kick my foot so you could see like the stockings with the boots in the mirror. And baby, my foot wouldn't get high enough for me to kick it. And I was like, fuck you. I was so pissy in the bathroom. I was pissy. I didn't even need to use it. I just went to go try to take some pictures because I was feeling bad as hell. Y'all, after frustration, I was like, forget it. And I just left, right? Okay, cool, bet. I go back outside. Prior to me going inside the bathroom, this dude had told me to come over there to his section, right? So I told him, I said, yeah, sure. I got you, but I'm going to be back. I didn't tell him I was going to be back. I just told him, yeah, sure. And that's when I went to the bathroom. So he probably thought like I had sent him off or whatever, this, that, and the other. Boom. Came back from the bathroom. I went straight over there towards him, right? Because like my word is bond. If I say I'm gonna be back, I'm gonna be back. See what you're trying to get yourself into, what we talking about. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't selling coochie or nothing. I just like chatting it up, especially when I'm drunk. Cause maybe he want to buy me another drink. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd be real nice and use the right manners. Cause like, yeah, maybe he want to buy me a drink. I ain't no snob. Cause then it's like, the snobby ass bitch. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Y'all bitches need to learn these y'all manners. I mean, yes, thank you. No, thank you. So boom, I go over there, right? Boom. We chilling, we vibing. I ain't like, come to find out the section I was in was the same section where the two girls was like, it was just us. And then it was over there in their section. So boom, I'm chilling there vibing. I'm not really like in their section, but I'm in their section because like the section has like stairs. So it's like, it's not really stairs. It's like I don't know what to call it. It's like a step up. I want to call it a plateau, but I don't think it's called a plateau. It's like, how it's like, it's elevated a little bit. I don't know what to call that slight elevation, that section. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not stairs because it's just like one elevation. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, so boom. I'm standing up next to him because that's where he was standing. The conversation was fairly cool until like it started feeling less like a conversation and more like an interrogation. He did tell me a little about himself. And it was smooth, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, apparently like he was older, like he was Unknown, but he didn't look like Unknown. He was one of those, like I told y'all while I was in like the hotel room in New York, like the ones that Unknown, but they don't look like Unknown. Yeah. So he was one of those, like he was Unknown, but he didn't look like he was Unknown, but it wasn't like Unknown. He was like, I don't know. He was slightly older. Not terribly, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing bad. He was just slightly older. But it wasn't like noticeably older. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure like when I say noticeably, I mean like facial. I don't want to say facially because facially is not a word. That's why I keep stuttering like facial because facially. But his face, that's what I'm trying to say. So basically like his face didn't give like his age. He wasn't touching 50, at least that's what he said, but for the most part, like that's what I'm saying, he was basically kind of Unknown, okay? So I had told him, I was like, you don't really look like Unknown, but I wasn't too far off with the guessing, you know what I'm saying? Like I guessed around the ball point of where he was, but I was off by like a few numbers. Not like, I wasn't off by more than 10 numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't too off. My guess was right, but not all the way. And this, that, and the other. So it's like, nothing really going on. We're just chatting it up. At this point, I'm holding 2 drinks because I got my water in one hand and I got my blue whatever in the other hand, right? So I decided to put the blue drink down because at this point, like I want to put on my lip gloss. And because I had left the bathroom, right? And while I was in the bathroom, I had put lotion on. Who told me to put lotion on? I don't know. I just like, if I'm in the bathroom, even if I don't use the bathroom, once I'm leaving the bathroom, put on perfume if I have perfume with me, and I'll put on lotion. That's just the best. Like, even if that's assuming that I am ashy, but it's just like, if I go to the bathroom, even if it's to take a picture, I'm gonna like reapply my lip gloss, do something, just something, because I'm already here. So let me like do what I need to do. So it's like, I had lotion on my hand. It was like fairly dry, but not super dry. And y'all, my hand was slipping. I asked him to open it and he did. Such a gentleman. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He opens my lip gloss for me and I'm just, thank you. I told you. What did I tell y'all? Hello, bitch. Hello, you better listen. Listen to what she telling you. You better, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to teach y'all how to like, no, none of that. I'm not on no Shira 7 type stuff. Speaking of Shira 7, because didn't she like, I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say one of her followers, right? So one of her followers, apparently, she had came on the internet. She was a well-known, like, this is the life I'm portraying to y'all. So this is what y'all gotta, this is what it's given. So get with the program or go home type girly. So boom. But apparently they had said she was very much like Shira 7 heavy, right? So she gets a man, she's married to the man. She gets on the internet saying that the man that she's married to has been like actually like being touchy with their kids. And then it's just like, oh my goodness, like everybody's feeling bad because like obviously these are kids. Like when it comes to kids, like people just like up in an uproar, right? So it's like, oh my goodness. The whole situation goes down, right? And she's over here on the internet crying. She's known. She's not super, super known because I know of her until that day. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean to be sound shady when I say that. but like that's why it's like that's why it's like you hear people say B-list celebrities, A-list, because it's like you're known but you're not known. You know what I'm saying? So people know of you. Not everybody knows you though. So if anything, she was probably like, I don't know. I don't know what alphabet you would give her, but she was known, but she wasn't known. No, she was an influencer. I'm not knocking from what she was doing. So she was an influencer, and basically, like, she's over here doing all this talking about it, this, that, and the other. People start pulling up clips from when she used to go live, and apparently, when she used to go live, baby, you could hear the kids in the background crying. Right? It was her in the video, though. I saw the video, so it's like, who's to say? That's what I'm saying. Who's to say somebody didn't put noise over it? You know what I'm saying? However, if it's true, because I did see the video. That's why I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm just going to say if it's true, because I don't know if the sound in the background is fake or not. But if it's true, y'all, the kids were in the background hollering, and it's not no like, oh my goodness, you can't hear them. You can hear those kids. Those kids is crying. So, basically, all in itself, this man was neglecting her kids all for this like weirdly glamorous life of the sake of being an influencer. But that's what I'm saying. Like the whole weird thing is like she was like, oh, my man's doing this, my man's doing that, but it wasn't giving like housewife. It was giving like, cause housewife is like someone who like take care of the kids, like, you know, traditional housewife. She wasn't giving housewife. She was giving like, I don't want to say gold digger, but she was giving gold digger. I don't know if he was an older guy. He looked a little older, but maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I don't think she ever said neglect y'all kids. But then again, like she did tell y'all to get older men. I don't know. I don't know, y'all, because at the same time, like if I tell you, this is why I tell y'all stuff to take it with a grain of salt. Like when I talk, that's why I always tell y'all like take it with a grain of salt, because like don't follow everything that I say just because I said it. Live for yourself, do things for yourself. Like for me, I know I can get away with a lot of things. Literally, like she came on with like the whole story time crying, and it was like, and I saw the clip, but I was on TikTok. I just scrolled right past. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I saw the clip and I scrolled past, and it wasn't until like I started scrolling and I would keep seeing the clip pop up, like not really the clip, but the screenshot of the clip. Or like, you know, people would do the green screen, and they would be in front of the clip. And it's just like, then that's when if I see a lot of people talking about it, then I start kind of taking it seriously. Cause like, what's the hype? What's the hooping and hollering? What y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's talking about this one cooking girl. I haven't seen her videos to know what's the tea on her cooking is. But like everybody doesn't want their man watching her cooking videos. That's what I'm saying. I don't say like, I hear about what's going on, but like I'm not well invested. And it's really just a simple one click to figure out what she's doing. But like, I don't really care that much. Maybe if I had a man, I would go see what the hype is about. But because I'm single, I'm not. I'm not eager to know what y'all hooping and hollering over there about. After somebody had brought that to light, like, girl, you've been neglecting your kids. Like that's when she kind of sort of like disappeared. And I don't know if it's because like at this point, like she's taking care of it legally, so she don't want to be bothered no more, or because like now she feels ashamed. But baby, all I'm saying is, as it pertains to like anybody who give advice to y'all, I never tell y'all what type of man to go after. Like when it comes down to it, I've dealt with like people with 9-to-5s who are good. I always speak based on like my experience because I can only speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell you I take stuff that I say with a grain of salt because I only speak on my experience. Maybe you had a better experience than me. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have went to the same. It's just like with like restaurants. Think of like life as like restaurants, right? We could go to the same restaurant. To you, the food was phenomenal. To me, this was the worst meal I ever had. Two different point of views, same place. So when you take anything, just take it with a grain of salt. That's what I always try to tell y'all. But yeah, so all in itself, Uncle Num's talking to me because at this point we just rambling about a whole bunch of nothing. Yes, we was. So Uncle Num trying to talk this, that, and the other. And my thing isn't that he was trying to talk because like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have been cool if he was just trying to talk. No, this whole conversation turned into an interrogation session so fast. But he's over here like, oh, first it was like, so what are you? He's like, he could tell that I'm not just black. That's what he said. He's not the first person to have said that to me at all. And I sometimes like comments like that, I don't know how to take it because Like, I be having people like, oh, you're fine for a dark skin. You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that I'll check because, like, for a dark skin is a while. And now I'm not even giving you the time of day because I feel like you're trying to be funny. Like, it's not even on no, like, oh, that's a compliment. No, because, like, what are you trying to say about dark skin? Point blank, period. That's the type you walk in and stand in. So, like, with him saying, like, oh, because that's what y'all don't understand. Like, a lot of the times, it'll people be like, oh, it was a compliment. No, a lot of the times, it don't be a compliment. They be saying slick stuff in the midst of their compliment to throw you off. Okay, so like I had this one dude tell me he don't date dark skins. I've had so many people tell me they don't date dark skins, and for that exact reason, that's why I never date them. I will not be your first dark skin because now you're experimenting. I don't want that. I don't want to be nobody's experiment. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think I told y'all that already. So, for the most part, or like people who be like, oh, I only date dark skins. I don't like when they say that either. Cause it's like, now it sounds like a fetish. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just me though. That's just me. Has people said that to me and I still been interested in them? Yeah, but I'm just a little cautious. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, there's several things that play into my decision when I'm making a decision. Anyways, I say all that to say this. So Unc Dump's talking, we chatted it up. We still standing. At this point, my hands are getting tired. So I put my water down. My juice was like, I'm gonna call it juice because it damn near, you could taste the liquor. I'm not gonna, you could taste the liquor, but it wasn't like super strong. Like you could just taste it though. Like you knew it was there. Yeah. And I paid like $15 for it. When I tell y'all, I only drank about $3 worth. I didn't even get to sip $10 worth because at this point, like, I honestly at some point even forgot that I even got a drink. But that's because, like, that's what I'm saying. Conversation turned into all interrogation session. And it was like, oh, okay, cool. You're Liberian, this, that, and the other. Can you cook? And I'd be telling y'all, like, TT don't cook. You know what I'm saying? TT don't cook. So then I tell him, like, yeah, I can cook. He talk about what can you cook. And soon as you let somebody know you're Liberian, the first, and this is just every black man. This is not just black men. This is black people in general. Not to like differentiate the two. You get what I'm saying? But it's for this context, I'm separating the two because you're gonna understand. So when it comes down to like black people and Africans, every single time you saw a black person, you're African, it's just like, can you cook some potato greens? That is the soup. I've never heard when people say other things, it actually throws me off a little bit in a good way. Like, oh, it happens to me too when I talk to like other people from different countries and like we're talking about their food and I say something other than the norm. Like when I'm talking to like Vietnamese people and I don't mention pho and I mention other things, they get a little confused and taken back. Like, oh, you know some shit. And then they be like, have you ever tried? I'm like, no. And then we get to chatting it up. So it's like, y'all, he didn't hit me with that. Can I make potato greens? I just let him know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't cook. I know I said I can cook, but TT take it back. TT take it back now. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't cook, this, that, and the other. And he's basically trying to like tell me I'm not really Liberian. I'm like, he's like basically trying to explain I'm a washed up Liberian. Like I'm Americanized Liberian. And I'm over here like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like at this point, who's going to sit here? I'm willing to like have a little slight debate with you on a sober, clear mind, over like food or something. But I'm not going to be yelling this while this music is blasting my ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the atmosphere to be having like these semi-deep conversations. If we're going to be having music in the background, let it be slowly reminiscing in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like something. So I don't seem like I'm yelling on top of my lungs. So he's trying to tell me basically I'm like a washed down Liberian. And basically this is, this obviously is an assumption. And he's like, so have you ever been back home? And I'm letting him know like, yeah. And it just, at this point, it feels as if I'm trying to convince someone that I am who I am. And that never sat right with me. Why am I trying to convince you that I am who I am? I didn't see it right with me. It didn't. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So then he's like, what's your favorite soup? Throw him off because you expect me to say what's in pound butter, flour sauce. No, I said peanut butter soup. He did not see that bitch coming. So honestly, I'm not lying. I do like peanut butter soup. But if you are African, you know, like peanut butter soup is literally just pickle soup with peanut butter inside. Peanut butter paste, not just regular peanut butter. Like it's peanut butter paste, but it's a certain type of peanut butter paste. So like I had to let him know like I like peanut butter soup. So he was just like, okay, cool. When you make some, make me some. Like basically save me a plate. And I told him no. I was like, no, I'm not. But he's like, yeah, but I'm not. Because now it's like he's trying to like find a way around. Because I told him I'm not gonna cook for him. So now he's trying to like find a way around that. And it's just like, okay, cool. When you cook it, then give me a plate and I'll buy it from you. And I was like, no, I'm cool. He's just like trying to do too much convincing. And then he tells me because there was like these people that I went to school with some of them. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with some of them and they were in the section in front of us. So he lets me know it was like some concert that happened. It was like an Afrobeats concert. I don't know. I couldn't really hear Buddy. And that's the thing. Cause like at some point, like conversation, I'm like, I'm listening, but I'm not really listening because I'm trying to enjoy myself, listen to the music. So he tells me how like, if I'm Liberian, how come I wasn't at the event over there with the people, the people that are in the section in front of us? So he's like, how come I wasn't over there with them? That's how he knows I'm like a watered down Liberian, this, that, and the other. No, I just don't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have easily said that, but like I just didn't say nothing. And I explained why I don't speak in my accent in the video, the story time that I did with like the whole Cookie Monster thumbnail. I explained why I don't speak my Liberian accent. Was it the Cookie Monster? I think it was the Cookie Monster one. Yes. I explained why I don't speak my Liberian accent. It's not because I don't speak in it. I speak in it with people that are Liberian, people that I know can understand. Telling me basically I'm not Liberian because I wasn't over there at the event with them. Baby, I went to school with some of them. Like all due disrespect. Those are the same people swearing up and down that they was not Liberian. I've never denounced being Liberian. The same people over there, I can point out, woo, 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 woo. First off, Shorty over there is not even fully Liberian. Did you let me? How you coming? I can't even hiss my teeth because you see right now, I ain't even got the teeth on the side, so my mouth, my hiss the air just sliding inside and outside. They whole year. Y'all got bullied in middle school and high school for being Liberian because he was African bully scratcher. He was this, that, and other. And y'all started denouncing being Liberian. No shade, no tea. That's what I'm saying. No shade, no tea. But I remember very vividly. I'm not holding it against nobody's neck, but those was some of the same people that didn't want to be Liberian. I'm not worried about them. I don't be around them. I don't. I be by myself. I do 24/9. Post it up. Like, I could have easily been like, oh, I remember Shorty over there. Like, she threatened to call the cops on me. She was going to get a restraining order on me. I could have said that. I could have said, when we got into it, she was acting like she really was going to throw hands. Time the moment, you know what I'm saying? Moment comes, she over here trying to get her homegirl to beat me up. Then that didn't work. So then she tried to, oh, I'm going to put a restraining order on her. But she was telling everybody but me. Talk about, oh, I told my mom. And my mom said, and you like, at your big age, you're still tight about that? Yes. Yes. Because one thing about me is once you threaten my freedom, it's up and it's stuck for life. For life. Promise you. I'm not letting up on this shit. I don't care how grown we get. You weird as hell. Because why is you, my thing is just like, and that's the problem because y'all don't be checking people. People do a lot of stuff like that and y'all don't be checking them. Not me. Not me. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like now I know the type of person you are. Like I'm not gonna sit here and know none of that. No. You be quick to call the cops. No. No. Because you ain't gonna tell the cops that you was over here antagonizing the shit and you was over here this, that, and the other. And the thing is, what really even caused the situation, and that's a story within itself. The thing that even caused the situation was just me not talking. Can't make this up, bro. Like I wasn't talking. Like I came to school one day and like I wasn't really talking to people. I was talking to like some people, but just a select few people. But that's because I was pissy that day because I think like me and my mom had got into it. I don't remember, but I knew it was like something that happened at home, and I just like didn't want to be bothered. I didn't even want to go to school. I was just pissed altogether. And I just wasn't talking to people. And like that got motherfuckers riled up. And then they got to gossiping about me. And one thing about me, if I'm really like trying to get down to some shit, I'm going to confront somebody. And I confronted Shorty. I know you got a problem. Oh, I never said that, this, that, and the other stuttering. Now you stuttering, but they said you was saying it hard with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just because you see me, hey, buying people, like, just because I enter a room don't mean like I don't know people in that room. I might just not fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I just stay to myself because like at the end of the day, you don't know what past history I got with nobody. You over here trying to tell me, oh, you're not Liberian because you're not to the other console over there on the other side. You're supposed to be jumping through Paul, Jeffrey, and Scott's house because I have to do what? To do what? At both of our big grown ages, gotta get invested talking about it. Name one person that I touched about 5 on them. All of them not being touched. They're being passed around from this bro to this bro to that bro to this bro to all of them passing around. Passing around hot pocket coochie. Legs wide open. Not me. I never moved that way. You better ask them. Ask about me. Real stuff. Ask about me. That's why they be mad. Like, for what? He talk about, oh yeah, them the homies over there. You know, over there. I know of them. I know. I can't make this up. I told Buddy, I said, I know of them. I know of them. Yeah, I said, I know of them, but trust me, I know moms, dads, I know brothers, sisters, I know them. But just for you, I know of them. And the only thing they need to be telling you about me is they know of me because they don't know me. They don't know me. When I say do not care, I do not be caring, bro. I do not be caring. To tell y'all how much I didn't care and I was just like over the whole situation because at this point it's just like he was just doing a little too much for me. It's nothing but love though. I just didn't appreciate being interrogated. And it's not because like, oh, you hiding something, this, that, and the other. My thing is like, if you was going to interrogate me, like I said, take me to like a not music blasting too loud area to ask me 21 questions. I don't mind being interrogated. You get what I'm saying? Because I keep it a bud. But at the end of the day, like, you got me in this little, at this point, if you was going to interrogate me and tell me what I am and what I'm not, I should have just stayed over there at my little section. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing but love. But at the same time, that's a no in my book. That's a no. And then he proceeds to ask me for my number. He was like, take down my number. After you just interrogated me and told me I'm a watered down Liberian, you wanted me to take your number? You got to be kidding right now. The jokes are literally writing themselves. It was already like 1:20. I started like requesting my Uber and he was talking, but I was zoned out at this point. I had clocked out a while ago. And I literally went ahead, ordered my Uber and left. As I was leaving, I heard somebody trying to like get my attention. But at that point, I did not want to turn around to know who was trying to get my attention. And that's no disrespect to nobody. I just wasn't curious no more. I was already over the whole thing. And I left. And I just walked off. No lie. Walked off. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just walked off. I'm going to end off with this story. I had went out Friday. So that happens Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went out and I did not do a get ready with any of y'all because I don't know. I don't know. I just grabbed some stuff and like went to like events, right? So boom. I'm at these places. I'm chilling, minding my business. Some dude just keeps trying to talk to me. He's sick, so I need to actually like kind of wrap it up. But boom, go to an event, right? Dude's over here trying to talk to me. No, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I only went to eat. And I went to eat because like one thing about being Liberian is everybody's your aunt. Everybody's your aunt and uncle, but they're not really your aunt and uncle. Okay? Unless they're really your aunt and uncle. Don't think about it too much. Just know that's how it be. So I'm at one of my aunt's house, not by blood. And she basically cooked. So I'm okay, cool, bet. I'm eating and it's just an event. But he's trying to holler at me, giving him no eye contact. When I say the hands on my phone, just you know saying, like I'm just paying attention to my phone. I'm scrolling on the internet. And he over here, can I get your number? I said, I don't give out my number. He said, okay, what social media you be on? I'm over here like, okay, cool. I don't even be on Snapchat. So I told him Snapchat because like hopefully he's gonna say no. And he said, okay, I have a Snapchat. Here's my Snapchat. And like he's giving his phone and he still to this day isn't like putting 1 and 2 together. Cause like, baby, I haven't given you no eye contact. I haven't even like, when you ask questions, I'm at you. Okay, boom. He'll ask like 5 questions and I'll answer 1 out of the 5 questions. You're trying to force a conversation that's not going to be had. And you're not understanding that. I'm really just trying to be polite because like we're in public. I don't want to thoroughly embarrass you. So please move the hell around. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm feeling. So he starts asking me like, oh, where's this club at? Where's this club at? I get to tell him like, I don't know. Cause at this point, like when I say like, you know how you send like a huge paragraph and then you get a okay, like a 1-word response. and then you send another paragraph and you get a 1-word response. That's basically what's going on. Like, this motherfucker's talking in paragraphs and he getting one response, right? He hands me his phone. I don't take the phone because I'm sitting down, right? I'm sitting down on the couch. He puts the phone on my lap. I don't take the phone. And then he decides, like, okay, cool. I don't know what he thought. He takes the phone again, and then he puts it to my face, like, for me to see. I can feel you put the phone on my lap. I didn't touch the phone for a reason. Don't put the phone in my face. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, he put the phone in my face. I look at him, and I told him, I said, I don't get on Snapchat. I don't even have a Snapchat. Get out of my face. So then he's over here like, why are you acting like that? I said, acting like what? He's like, you know how you're acting? Basically trying to insinuate I'm playing hard to get. Baby, you're hard to want. I promise you I'm not playing hard to get. I'm not. I don't want you. Nothing about you. I don't want anybody in this room. You're like my uncle. Why would I want you? Nothing about you is giving appetizing. I don't want it. I don't want it. Please move. Please move. Don't tash me. Okay. So he's over here like, you know, basically saying, I just stopped talking. Then, he said, y'all, this how I knew he was pissy. He said, that's some of y'all problem, but it's okay. I'm going to remember your face. Yes, remember this face. You want me to smile for you too? Is this a mugshot? A mental mugshot? Baby, say word. I'll smile for you. Yeah. Remember it. Remember it. So then after he leaves, cause like, y'all, and what else? Another dude comes and I'm 1-wording him too. He was a little faster than the other guy though. I'm not gonna hold y'all. He was fast. And the reason I say he was fast is because like after like I replied like 1-worded 2 times. Other guy was like probably 5, 6. But this guy responded like 1 word 2 times. And he was like, you don't want me to talk to you, huh? And I was like, no. Cause yeah, you're smart. He's like, I'll just get out your face. Yes, thank you. I didn't say thank you, but I'm thinking, yes, thank you. Like at that point, you can't be too polite. So yeah, that was the week. This has really just been my week and I'm so over it. I'm over it to the point where I'm really just about to lock myself up again. Go in my dungeon. I'm just kidding. That's been my biggest issue. Like, oh my goodness, motherfuckers be surprised that I know the difference between love and lust. You get what I'm saying? When people be so surprised that I know the difference between being loved and lusted after. I don't want to be lusted after, yet still that's all I get. And at some point, I want to be valued, and I value myself. Y'all gonna have to give me credit for trying. You know what I'm saying? I do be trying. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna have a jacket on. So, but don't worry about it. Got her purse. I have heels on one foot and the other heel is not on. So, heel on. Yeah. Kick. And this is what I was trying to do in the bathroom mirror that I told you. I was trying to do a little kick, but you couldn't even see my shoes. At least you could kind of see the shoes. This is how they're going to be stacked. Yeah. So. Anyways, I'm going to go now. Like they say in Paris, bon voyage.